we're going to use the 2 Key Pass backup book, which is this book here. This book here, this is for backing up your passwords basically. So basically on this one, the main password backup book, password creation book, these have the name prompts and hints on it. So basically if someone stole it, like I said, they just see this basically, they won't know the password. They have the pins but they wouldn't have the words, the missing words here. These are in your memory, and obviously it's very strong because it's like 20 characters long. But there might be occasions where you need to have their passwords in full. Say for example, I don't know, you might want to leave your password book in a will, or you might have to want to share it with someone who might be a works password. So this is where the password backup book comes in. It's a smaller book. It's got a table of contents, which are very, very small. There's just a few instructions. It's got a table of contents. Sorry, just scrub that out there, that's incorrect. The table of contents, which is different as well. The table of contents, which we'll go through in a minute, is unique as well. So it's got a few pages of, it's got a few table of contents, so there's plenty to store all your passwords. So you customize this how you want to. Then it's got the instructions of how to complete the password backup page, which is the same instructions that are in the 2 Key Pass book, but this is specifically geared towards filling in the password backup book. So there's only like a brief instructions, and it also has a section here if you want to use the 2 Key Pass backup book as a standalone password book. The advantage of using it as a standalone password book compared to others is you can follow the rules for creating passwords, so it just makes it easier to log in and read. But ideally you should use it with the 2 Key Pass backup. Getting confused now. The 2 Key Pass password book, and the reason for that is otherwise it's just like any other password book. So it means like if somebody comes across it, they know your passwords instantly. Yeah, like I said, the only benefit of using it as a standalone password book is that it creates strong passwords and they're easy to read, but you don't get the protection like you do with the 2 Key Pass password book. And these are your backup pages here, which we're going to complete. So we'll go through that now. So basically we go to the password that we created in the 2 Key Pass password book here, and I read it and I know what my password is. So yeah, so we'll just fill that in. So the password is, so the website is Waterstones. I'm just doing it in pencil first, and then I'll fill it in pen later. The username, I just put my mobile. And then the pins I write down, which are written in the book here. So I don't have to remember them, they're written in the book. L3 7, and then the word, I've just got to read me questions, prompts and hints. Where I had great coffee, town, village name, female, medical students. Alright, so I'm thinking of where I had great coffee, and it's the name of a town or village name, and the thing that jogs in my memory is female medical students. Yeah, I remember that. There's quite a funny thing happened, so that's quite easy. So I know that that straight away they're talking about York. They're talking about, I'm talking about York. So it's capital Y-O-R-K. And then the next bit is the other pin. So it's brackets, exclamation mark, capital R, 1. Okay, I hard working person. And I'm looking for the surname, and the hint is wonky parking. So yeah, so that's Joyce. He's a hard working boy. His parking's terrible. So yeah, know that straight away. So I'll put Joyce in. And then I just got the pins here. So that's like a little star. And then it's that sign, the and sign, and then the 6, 5, and then here the page number that refers to the page in the password unlocking page. So that is 40. 40. So just put 40 there. So basically that's it. Basically all we've got to do is just fill in the contents at the front. So as I went through it there, you could see that by reading these here I had no trouble at all remembering the passwords, because the pins were written down and it's only remembering these words. So if you have any struggle doing it at all, if you can't do it like I did it, it means you haven't created the password unlocking page correctly, or shall we say good enough. So you might need to change the name prompts or add more hints, or you might have to change the questions. It's just the recall should be effortless. And even if it's like a long time since you look at the passwords, it should come back to you dead easy. Yeah, so all we've got to do now is we just got to fill in the content page here at the front of the book. So we go to that search as copyright. So here I've already done it. So basically I put in Waterstones here. So for each password unlocking page you can store 3 passwords. You can store 3 on each page. So that's page 14. So I'll put page 14 in here, and then on that page I can store another 2 passwords. And then what I've done with this as well is, rather than having like A, B, C, D, E, F to categorize them, I've wrote in here, I'll just do that again so you can just see. So what I've done here, just in pencil so I can demonstrate it again. So basically you can categorize it how you want. So I'm going to categorize this as favorites. So I'll just put a line there and a line here, and then I'll write favorites. And these are the passwords that I'm going to use most often. So yeah, so you can just change it if you want. I mean, if you write in pencil, you can just alter the line when you need to, basically. So that's one of the great things. Where the other password books, if you got tabs, you might only have like a few websites with, you know, the letter A or whatever. But this way, I mean, you can write these in pen permanent, but this one's in pencil. It's good, so you can just adjust it as you need it, basically. And that's it, basically. That's the 2 things. So this book, like I said, you could use it as a standalone password book, but you don't get the benefits of the 2 key pass method. So basically they should be used in tandem, both the password book and the password backup book. If you don't want the extra expense of buying this, which is available from Amazon, and eBay. Then you can download the templates from the website, which is www.t2, the letter number 2, keypass.com. So the templates, it's not for the 2KeyPass book, it's just the backup pages. So the templates you can download are the table of contents, so you can create your own table of contents, customize it how you want, like the way described. And also there's templates for these here, the password backup pages, so you can print as many of them as you want and just put them in a folder. But like I said, it's probably might be more hassle doing that than actually buying the book. Yeah, so that's it really. So just have fun creating the passwords. And like I said, the great thing about this is, like if anyone finds your password book, if you lose it, they're not going to have a clue really, because they just they won't know what the words are. They'll have the pins, but they won't have the words. But when you read the questions you put in and the name prompts and everything, you'll know the words straight away. And like I said, the great thing about this is because the words are already in your memory, you're not trying to force stuff into your memory. The memories already exist, so you're just latching on to them.